Hola, it's me, Gabby. I'm back. And I'm back with this winter Valentine card. Some people think that when you see polar bears or snowman, you're making Christmas card. But I believe personally that they can be used for winter too or anything. You adapt the colors and stuff like that, as you see here. I'm coloring with these water-based color markers, and I'm going to color almost everything in pink and red. I also add a little bit of light blue in the snowman, and I'm going to do this technique that we learn in kindergarten to do my snowbanks. I'm also going to cut some trees, and I'm going to color the trees with distress oxide inks in pink, adding a little bit darker pink in the corners. Um, After that, I'm going to glue my um, snowbanks in the car, and I have to press a little bit this because the car has dimension. I like to be sure that it's glued very well. Also, I didn't add glue all the way up. I leave a little bit of part without glue to make like a pocket to add my trees and my snowman. And gluing my trees, I'm going to glue two in the back and one in the front pocket with my snowman. This stamp do not have a well, I don't know for sure, but I don't own a die cut for this stamp. But I cut it with a scan and cut. But it's easy also to cut it with a scissor. It's an easy image to cut. But you can glue it like this, but I decided to cut the size and glue it inside the pocket. I've also, when I'm finished gluing my snowman, I'm going to add glitter nubo drops all the way in the snowbanks to add a little bit of dimension and shine. I love glitter and I try to add glitter in all my projects. I also adding to the trees this glitter snow. I was deciding to add it just in the corners, but I think that is going to look good if I add it all the way inside the trees, also making wiggly lines. Don't have to be straight lines, just here and there. I also going to add a little details with the glitter nubo drops in the snowman, the way it will shine too. And after that, I will add some details in the scarf with a very fine marker in pink. Just in the light pink, I'm going to start adding lines in a messy way. The way it look, this scarf is a little is fluffy, to say it some way. When I'm finished that, I'm going to start adding details to the trees. As you see here, the details that I'm going to add in the trees are these tiny hearts. They're made out of clay. I'm going to add just the ones in white, and this is what's going to make the difference to say this is the winter Valentine card. Also, the sentiment that I'm going to add. I add the border with the same pin that I did in the trees, the distress oxide and ink, um, and I'm going to glue the card panel to this other card panel. I'm not going to complete the card panels in this video. I'm just going to leave it like that because I don't going to glue it in the car base. As you see here, I prepared 3 snowflakes. I got it in white paper, and I add the Nuvo glitter drops in them to make them a little bit shiny. And I also going to add the sentiment. The sentiment is for a long fan, I think, but I don't know what stamps it. And I'm going to stamp it with Distress Oxide also. These inks are awesome. They have no problem at all stamping. They look just fine. Normally when I stamp with the Distress inks, my ink runs. I don't know why. I don't know if it's me, or but with Distress Oxide is different. I cut these trees for the second card, and I was using my blending tool, and I decided to use the blending brushes because they have too much detail, and the blending brushes don't grab those details. When you want to do something soft, I think it's better the blending brushes. But I am loyal to my blending tools. I love them so much. Well, I glue this to my car base, no, sorry, my car panel, and I'm going to cut the remaining that is outside of the cardstock. And I'm using the same technique as before, and I'm going to glue just a little bit. In this one, if I'm not mistaken, I glue the image in the top part. Sorry for my head. My camera is in a weird setting right now because I moved. That's one of the reasons why I disappeared from YouTube so long, is because I was moving. Then I get sick, and a lot of stuff coming. Yes, I glued on the top. Then I also going to add glitter Nubo drops in this, and I'm going to add the same hearts, but this time in pink, to the trees, because the hearts were a little bit lighter than I want. I colored them with Distress Oxide inks. I didn't do this in camera because that wasn't after syncing the of the heart. I was like taking a rest, and I say, when I came back to my table, I see the hearts, and I say, oh, they are too light for my taste. And then I color, and then I realized I wasn't filming. Sorry about that. I'm going to glue this card panel to this other card panel that I colored the borders with Distress Oxide inks. I use a darkest ink, the darkest pink, sorry, and I'm going to add the word love. As you see there, the hearts I already colored them. They are darker. I like to match them with the scarves and the shoes of the girl. Well, these are my 2 cards for my comeback, my winter's Valentine. Thank you for watching my videos. Until next time, goodbye.